check. We're looking good. All right, let's do it to it. We ready? Yo, 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 it's your boy Ron Busy. What to do, baby? Ugh. Okay, we're live. We are back. We're back. We're back. All right, guys. Sorry, your boy's been MIA. My schedule was stuffed up last week. Um, partially due to my own ignorance, thinking that I'd have enough energy to do an IRL ride and live stream at the same time. Oh, the same day, sorry. I'll tell you guys about that in a second. I'll wait for everyone to hop on. All right. As always, I want to shout out Think Rider. Think Rider is the group of people who sent me, well, actually, it's the brand that sent me my new smart trainer. Can't thank them enough. It's the X2 Max. The key features are it connects via AMP Plus or Bluetooth. It does up to 2000 watts and it simulates up to 18% gradients, which is close to double of what my old trainer used to do. So right now, I am struggling going up these hills. It feels like, if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, it feels like I'm in the hyperbolic time chamber. You know, gravity's a bit heavier now. I'm moving a bit slower. It's just not, it's just not what I'm used to, which is a good thing, because hopefully this means I'll get stronger riding because of the added resistance. But yeah, got out on Sunday. Actually, I'll wait for a second before I tell that story. Oh my gosh. My bad. My bad. Whoa, what is happening? Is obstacle avoidance turned on or something? Because it feels weird. Hang on, I better double check. Oh. Obstacle avoidance is turned on, which is why it feels a little bit weird while I'm driving. What should I do? Actually, you know what? Let's stay on track and we'll do a course. Who? Steak Man says who? Hey, shots Korea. Let's do some moderate climbing. This should take a bit of time. Alright, we are doing Franklin's house to the radio tower. We've got some NPCs joining me. Jaden Play says, bro, are you doing a workout on GTA 5? I am doing a workout on GTA 5. Thanks for noticing. So, I've got my IRL bike on what's called a smart trainer. A smart trainer is essentially a treadmill for your bike. And what that means is the resistance actually changes with the terrain. Let's go, Steak Man. I appreciate you for the sub. Yeah, so like I was saying, the resistance of the smart trainer changes based off of the terrain. So right now we're on a little bit of a downhill, which is why I'm able to pedal easier. Swaggy PG, is that my guy? Hat in the chat? Let's go, Ride Bukas. For those of you that don't know, Ride Bukas basically means where are we riding tomorrow in Tagalog, which is the Filipino, one of the main languages in the Philippines, or the most spoken language in the Philippines. So its inception was during COVID, when exercising was limited, or like going out was limited. So a lot of people in the Philippines, my friends specifically, got into cycling. And then the group chat came about, and then everyone would always say, Ride Bukas, where are we riding tomorrow? And now they've built an awesome cycling community in the Philippines. They host awesome events. They do this event in Singapore, which is like to do with the Tour de France. So yeah, man. Shouts to Pat and Gia and everybody who's a part of the Ride Bukas community. I appreciate those guys. I actually took them out on a ride in Melbourne yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. We went around Albert Park, did a happy lap, and then we went along Beach Road. Super chill. Just the familiar ride, which is a familiar ride. They just got into Melbourne on Saturday, and so just wanted to make sure that they were comfortable riding. Fozia, how you doing, Fo? Does hide chat actually work? I don't know. Hello, hello, everybody. That's crazy. So it's adapted to the game. Never ever heard of that. Yeah, it's if you've heard of Peloton, it's the same thing, or Zwift, basically the same thing, except it's been applied to GTA 5, which is insane. Yeah, shouts to my friends Pat and Gia. They're doing big things in the cycling community over in the Philippines, and I'm so glad that I got to meet them. This is the second time I got to hang out with them. They were also in Melbourne last year, and I took them for a ride back then as well. Unfortunately, didn't have as much time as the last ride, but all good. Gotta take advantage of these moments. 3. OMG, y'all bikers annoy me in real life, and now y'all taking up lanes in games. Y'all are not vehicles. Wow. Who hurt you, 3? Why are you mad, brother? We out here just trying to have fun. Go right outside, please. Brother, look at my latest short. I just came from riding outside, brother. The streets ain't safe. And it's so funny. People think that because I do this, I don't go outside. Alright, I'll ask you a quick question. So, indoor swimming pool, yeah? Indoor keyword. Would you tell them to go swim outside? No, they're just training. Indoor basketball. Would you tell them to play outside? No. Same, brother. To everyone saying, why not ride outside? Bro's literally having a bike in GTA. Bro, I'm outside in GTA right now. Why are you mad? Oh, I just ran into that dude. He's fine. Okay. So, we out here training. I need to get used to the resistance of this new trainer. We need to do Mount Chiliad again. Maybe not tonight, maybe not this week, but hopefully next week. I'm hoping my legs will be trained enough for ready. Because yeah, right now, it ain't it. It's definitely a lot tougher than what my previous bike used to do. Go mountain bike. This is a mountain bike. Don't know if you guys can see that. It's a specialized rock hopper. Whoa, almost ran into that dude. It's a specialized rock hopper from the 1990s. I one day plan to build this up. Although I think there's some hairline fractures in the head tube, so probably no, not probably. It isn't safe to ride. A guy can dream though. I picked it up for free, so no real harm lost. It's a nice piece to my little streaming setup here.
Hello there.
The Fishman, what's up, my guy? Logan says, what kind of game is this that you play GTA on a bicycle? You mean exercising? Think of it as Wii Sports, but cycling in GTA. Pinoy detected. Oh, you mean Pinoy detected. Oi, Philippines. Let's go, baby. Welcome to the chat.
Oh, I don't like this, man.
By the way, for those of you who are just joining, I've got a notification printer. And what that means is,
Oh my god.
if you sub to me and you've got a public profile and have notifications turned on, it should trigger my printer. Or if you do a super chat, it will activate my printer. By the way, I am doing, hang on, I want to make sure that I'm reading this out correctly. Don't want to butcher it. Whoops, almost missed the turn. Okay, so I signed up for a charity ride or a charity event.
Really?
You can do it at your own pace,
God.
either indoor or outdoor, which was specified. You can do either or. I'm going to go for a moderately easy 200 Ks for the month of October. Shouldn't be too tough considering I average at least 25 to 30 Ks when live streaming. And then when I go outdoor as well, I can easily smash out 60 to 80 Ks.
Oh shit. Here we go.
Uncensored. What a name. Thank you for the sub.
Oh, hi there.
Lux, how you doing, Lux? Welcome to the stream.
Motherfucker!
Yo, I don't give a fuck.
Pasha says, are you tired? Not yet. It's been 8 minutes. I will be. So the ride that we're doing today, you can actually follow a course. So the ride that I'm doing is Franklin's house to the radio tower. It's about 400 meters of elevation and about 22 kilometers.
Hello.
So a decent ride, but I'm using my new trainer. Again, thank you, Think Rider, for sending it out to me. With the 18% gradient, it's just like, it's a whole new world for me. I used to only 10%, and now it's close to double. So definitely need to get stronger legs. But yes, we out here, we trying to do it. The goal is to be able to do Mount Chiliad with the full 18% gradient replication. There's 2 of you now. What are you talking about, Jesse? There is 3 NPCs at the moment. Did you ever do a Sandy Shores one? I think I did. Which is Sandy Shores is north of the map, right? I think it's north of the map. I've been cycling through GTA or Los Santos for the last over a year and a bit now, and I honestly can't remember half the places. Gobblegood says faster. Brother, I wish I could go faster. Crispy Bacon, what a name, says GTA cycling before GTA 6. Absolutely. I can turn in game, I can pedal faster, I can go into FPV mode, and I can also do drive-bys. But the focus of tonight is to do some actual cycling, get some proper training done. Pretend you're fleeing from zombies. Even if I did, they'd probably catch me. It's east where Trevor lives. To the right. Okay. So we are traveling to the middle of the map, essentially. Right next to the Vinewood sign. Straight to the radio tower. Kenwood Garza. Bro, got that fresh trim. Thank you, brother. It's definitely a lot more difficult for me to pedal. I'm right in the middle of my gearing at the moment. So 3% now. It's not a horrible climb, but yeah, I can definitely feel the difference. Paka, how did you set this up? Good question. Thankfully, I have the how to install the GT Bike 5 mod pinned. So follow that link and it will show you how to install the mod. Do a wheelie. Omar, what's up, Omar? Mackie, Where are you headed? Politos Bay? Not to Politos Bay. I am heading to the radio tower. So this is an actual
Oh,
ride.
shit. Here we go again.
Gobble Good, what a name. Shout out to you. Thank you for the sub.
It's like I flash some chips. They want to know what I do, who I know.
In case you're wondering, or you may have just seen the notification, that's my actual heart rate monitor connected to the game as well. So that bike computer is actually reflecting IRL stats. Omar says, I play this game all the time, but never have I seen it done like this before. Omar, welcome to GT Bike 5, baby. We got this before GTA 6. It's pretty insane. I'm actually turning in game. I'm actually pedaling in game to get moving. And when I go up the hill, the resistance changes on the bike to reflect going up that gradient. So yeah, it's pretty insane.
Can I help you? Hey, man, what's up?
Nick Pro is a burner. Used to link games, but also my bro uses it. Lol, that's hilarious. Lance Armstrong marathon. Bro. In terms of fitness, I wish I was like Lance Armstrong. That guy was a beast. Beat cancer. Won the Tour de France. Hey, you know what? There's no way they should have stripped him of his medals. Everyone else was cheating. He was just the best at it. It's like those lifting.
Here we go again.
Ziggy. Thank you, Ziggy, for the sub.
Hi there.
I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, so like I was saying, Lance Armstrong, controversial take here. If everyone else is cheating and if he's the best, should he really be penalized? I don't think so. It's like there's, what is it, IFB, or whatever the bodybuilding championships are, where they all use enhancers or whatever the term is for it. The juice, the roids. Yeah, there should definitely be a competition where it's allowed. If people are going to do it anyway, just cater to them. As long as it's safe and no one's being hurt by it, by all means, go wild, people. Hot take. Paka says, this is pretty cool. It's a big map and very immersive at this speed. Does the hills affect how difficult it is to pedal? Absolutely. So I'm on a 4% incline. You can see my legs are already moving slower because the resistance has changed. And then you'll notice once it flattens out, it's easier for me to pedal. Scalper says, or Scapler says, go outside. Brother. Why would I do that? I got everything I need right here. Do stunts, buddy.
Oh, shit.
I can do stunts. Thanks for asking. Holy moly. Thanks for the stuff, brother. Welcome to the stream. It's your boy Run Busy, and we are here in GTA 5, cycling the map of Los Santos. I'm actually using what's called a smart trainer. And for those of you who didn't hear the spiel earlier, a smart trainer is like a treadmill for your bike. And what I mean by smart is the resistance actually changes. So right now I'm going down a hill. As you can see, my legs are moving a whole lot quicker because the resistance has gone down. But it's the exact opposite when I go up a hill. The resistance gets way more difficult, and it slows my pedaling down to replicate going up the hill. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Very immersive. I can actually turn in game as well. So if you guys know what Peloton is or what Zwift is, it's basically like that, except some genius named Nestor managed to implement it into GTA 5. So shouts to Nestor, GT Bike 5. It's super awesome. Black Mirror, 15 million hertz. Lol. I didn't think I watched that one. The only Black Mirror episode I watched was the Striking Vipers one. So do you need a certain bike that's like a smart bike to connect to your, that changes the gearing effect? Sorry, I didn't read that out properly. Let me just try it again. Do you need a certain bike that's a smart bike to connect to your bike that's getting gearing to affect the resistance of the hills? Okay, so the point of a smart trainer is so that you can use your pre-existing bike a bike that you already own, and then it just, because it's direct drive, it changes the resistance through its own inbuilt, what would you call it? It's not a motor. Anyways, so yeah, it changes the resistance, and I'm actually changing gears on my actual bike. But with newer trainers or other trainers, there's virtual shifting, and that basically just changes the resistance of the bike. Joshua says, go up Mount Chiliad, bruh. Bro, I'd love to. And I did it maybe like 5 or 6 streams in a row. But now, that was with my old trainer. But now I've got my new trainer, and the resistance on this is insane. So my previous trainer was only doing up to 10% gradients. This does 18. Brother, it's like being in Dragon Ball Z, the hyperbolic time chamber,
Oh shit.
and just
Here
having
we go again.
gravity X, I don't know, let's call it 2 or 3. Because it's way more difficult than it was before. Papa Kaka, what a name. Shoutouts, thank you, brother. I appreciate the sub. Visit the golf course and hit up the fairground. Yeah, if I could use this and a golf simulator at the same time, that would be elite. I actually do want to get into golf one day.
Spare change for 140.
DJ Santi says, if he's biking, how is he pretending to bike? Also, what's wrong with pretending to bike? That's what exercise bikes are for. Oh, I would say exercise bikes are to simulate actual riding, but I understand your point. Thank you, DJ. XXDD with a smiley face. Thank you for the sub, brother. Gaming Garzo, I appreciate you. All good, friend. Alright, let's not get run over by this car. We ran the red. Biker's fault. Joseph says CPU. Riley says, what mod is this? It's the GT Bike 5 mod. I actually pinned how to set this up. Almost ran her over. Render says, bro took go outside to a whole new level. Thanks, Render. Someone who gets it.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Phantom Optics, let's go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the sub. Welcome to my stream. We out here cycling the streets of Los Santos. Will I be doing Mount Chiliad today? No. Will I be doing it again in future? Yes. I'm training right now to do it. We're doing a cute 400 meters of elevation today. We started at Franklin's house and we're going to end up at the radio tower. In 20 minutes of riding, we've covered 9 kilometers so far and 76 meters of elevation. So the next 13 kilometers is going to be a lot of climbing. I'm just enjoying this flat bit while I can.
Finally, we have liftoff.
DJ says, are you in a shed in Australia? Aren't you cooking in there? It is spring and the weather right now is probably like 13 degrees. I've got my Vornado right behind me, if you guys can see that. So no, I'm not cooking, and I've done this in like peak summertime as well. I've been fine, and sweating it out isn't so bad. Dropping the water weight. Joseph says he still gets more cardio and leg workout than most of you being outside. Guys, I literally ride outside as well. I know I played off like I don't, but check out my latest short. Shouts to Pat and Gia from Ride Bukas. Alright, the Dark Plus channel says, keep going, how long do you have left? Yep, so I got about 13 kilometers and 320 meters of elevations to go. So yeah, it's gonna be about another hour, I'd say, before I reach to my destination. But I'll still be streaming after we get to the top. Max says, bro, you need a VR headset. Bro, I used to have a VR headset. It lived right here. I sold it 3 weeks ago now. And every time someone mentions it, It makes me sad knowing that I sold it, but it's all good. I wasn't using it.
Hey!
I did use it for GTA 5, but it wasn't. It wasn't it. I would get motion sickness, and I just generally didn't have time to play it. Pasha says mental slash physical. Absolutely.
Hey, girl!
Most physical exercises, endurance physical exercises anyway, it's all mental. Your mind will give up before your body does. That's the cool thing about running and cycling. You can just keep pushing yourself.
Oh shit.
Mustard Stripe.
Go again.
Thank you, Mustard. I appreciate the sub. Do you have a video on how to set this up for my bike? Lightning Leaf? Yes, I do. It's actually pinned.
Oh shit.
It says how to install GT Bike 5 mod. Shouts to Co-op or Coop. Thank you for the sub, brother. Appreciate you. Alright, because we're going up a little hill, we're gonna change to the small ring. Oh, that's so much better. So much less resistance. Lewis says, you know, this is all fake. Alright, let's just do a U-turn. Brother, if it was fake, could I just do a random U-turn like that? Alright, let me stop pedaling as well. You can see that I'm eventually going to stop. And then it's gonna suck because I'm stuck right in the middle of a hill. I've got no momentum to take me up. Alright. Alright, let's continue. Wear a helmet. Egg, learn to spell. W-H-E-R-E, my friend. The e-bike app. Lol. I didn't see what he said. Something about e-bike app. Get in the bike lane, bro, says Joe. Okay, Joe. Jose De Leon. Oi, Philippines. Let's go, Jose. Billy Boy, what's up? Welcome to the chat. The number one Kimura. Need to grab a VR headset for GTA 6. Yeah, look. If they get VR headsets to a point where it's super light, I don't have to wear my eyeglasses, and motion sickness isn't a thing, then yeah, I'll get back on it. But for now, it just isn't it. Billy Boy says they sub. Thank you, Billy Boy. Appreciate that. Proximo says this looks beautiful. Callum says move over, bro. Some of us have to get to work. Brother, go around. Go around. Can you take a U-turn?
Oh shit.
I just did a U-turn.
Here we go again.
Joan. Thank you, Joan, for the sub. So are you racing everyone on this setup, or they are also normal devices? So right now I'm doing a predefined course, but the people I'm riding with are actually NPCs. However, this is on a private server, so IRL people do ride in this, and yes, because it is GTA, I can blow them up. I've uploaded a couple videos on it. You can check it out on my YouTube or my Instagram and TikTok. All of the above. Oh, downhill. Oh my goodness. The resistance, so much easier. I need to hydrate. Things are gonna get spicy in a second. Alright. Where a...
Wait, I thought I'd have another opportunity to present my proposal.
Lol. Yeah, people need to learn how to spell, sir. Rise says, OMG, this is lame and boring. Imagine riding a bike on GTA right outside. Brother's still here watching me. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, Ryan. Thank you for the sub, Ryan. Appreciate you. Fierce Tap says, no way. What is this? What the helly, indeed. It's your boy Ron busy riding a bike inside GTA 5. I can turn, I can actually pedal. If I pedal faster, I will ride faster. When I go up a hill, the resistance changes. This is actually connected to oh my gosh, I've gone blank. Strava. This is actually connected to Strava. So at the end of my ride, my stats will be available, and it actually shows on a map where I've ridden.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Let's go, Driveline Reviews. Thank you, Driveline Reviews, for the sub. How do you steer, says Quinn. Good question. I've got a smart riser block. Shouts to
shit.
Elite
Here we go
Cycles for the awesome product. Mr. Butts. What a name, Mr. Butts. Thank you for the sub. Danuto says, when GTA 5
shit.
becomes Ruby,
Here we go again.
you know it's time to uninstall. Motor Bort. Shout out to Bort. We're out of Bort plates.
Ding
Yo,
dong.
bitch.
Sharon says, how long have I been doing
Oh,
this? I
shit.
assume you mean
Here we
tonight.
go again.
I've only been doing it 28 minutes. 8 could. Thank you for the sub. Music. Thank you for the sub. But in general, I've been live streaming my indoor cycling in
Go
GTA
again.
for the past, let's say, more than 12 months. Back in May of last year is when I remember
Oh,
starting.
shit. Here we go again.
Yo, hot potato, hot potato. Thank you for the sub. Sometimes it doesn't print out. I don't know why. Ooh. I think I need to do my the indexing, because changing gears is not great. I'm using a different.
Oh, shit. Here we
I'm
go
using a
again.
new cassette. I should have probably changed my chain as well. Actually, that's a great idea. I will change my chain. Devil Edits. Shout out to Devil Edits. Thank you for the sub.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Brother says, go and get a girlfriend. Brother, why would I go get a girlfriend when I got a wife? Boom. And trust me, whoever said that probably doesn't have a girlfriend themselves.
Here we go again.
How to buy. FPS Fix, thank you for the sub. Butler.
Oh,
Butter.
shit. Here we
Oh,
go
sorry,
again.
brother. Yo. Hello, Goose Cinema Lover. I don't know what that means, but shouts to Cinema Lover. Are you from Australia, says Kaya?
Oh shit.
Yes, I am.
Here we go again.
Thank you, Wilkie. I appreciate you. The real question is, if you fall off the bike, do you fall off IRL as well? Yes, I do. I get knocked
Oh
over.
shit. Here we go again.
Why is my button not working? AJ Raver. Thank you, AJ Raver. Alright, let's enjoy this relatively flat riding before we get up to the monster climbing
Oh
of
shit.
Los Santos
Here we
Hills.
go again.
Hey, Dad. I love you, Dad. Thank you for the sub. Hey, Rise is still here. Hey, everybody, W's in the chat for RiseX.
Here we go again.
RiseX still in here. Keeping the engagement going. You the real MVP. Everybody, W's in the chat.
Oh,
Motorboard says,
we
take
go
care,
again.
dog. Be free out there.
What's up?
Yeah, this is crazy. Come on, man. Thank you, Just Smoking 2121. Matthew Thomas, can you explain what you're doing, bro? Easy. The simplest way I can explain what I'm doing is I'm cycling in GTA 5. I'm on a smart trainer, which is basically a treadmill for my bike, similar to a sim, a driving
Here we
sim.
go again.
Thank you, Sean Fraser, for the sub. Similar to a direct drive racing wheel. This is a direct drive device, which means I remove my rear wheel and put my actual bike onto the cassette that's on my smart trainer. And it's a smart trainer because when I'm going up a hill, like right now, I'm going up a 1% gradient, it changes the resistance to reflect the actual terrain. So there is a bit of resistance when I'm pedaling at the moment, but the moment I go down a hill, things are gonna get a whole lot easier. But it's GG every time I go up Mount Chiliad, because it's literally just up, up, and up.
How you doing?
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Ice Obsidian, shout out to Ice Obsidian. Alright, so right now, oh my gosh, life is easy going down the hill.
Oh shit.
I can 100% tell that's 10 times easier. You can even tell by the cadence Henrik, thank you for the sub, Henrik. Yeah, you can tell by the cadence that going down a hill is 10 times easier than obviously going up the hill. Yes, so everyone that's playing this does have the simulator as well. I'm on a private server, but the people I'm riding with right now are actually NPCs. So you'll see on the map, IRL people, they're the white dots. Okay. How many miles or kilometers do you bike every day, IRL and in-game? So if we're just talking about commuting, it's not much. My commuting miles probably 5-10 Ks each way. And then when I go out for a weekend ride, usually it's anywhere between 35 to 60 Ks. But I prefer doing shorter distances but higher elevation. So the minimum amount I like to hit is about 500 to 1500 meters of elevation. Trust me, I'm not fast going up hills, but I do enjoy doing it.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Oh, and here we go. It's up, up, and away from here. Sure, lame. I don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you. Oh, dude, it's next level already. Look at how slow my legs are moving. 9% incline, GG, 10%. We're in the double digits, and that's hurting. At first, I thought my trainer was broken, but then I just realized it's my legs that are broken. The resistance is way, way too heavy for me. To the Moon says, that's pretty effing dope. Hell yeah, brother. Julian Starr says, that's a cool way to exploit a city. It is a cool way to exploit a city. And I actually have, what's it called? The Liberty City mod. So it's called Liberty City Preservation Project. It's basically the whole Liberty City map, but in GTA 5, which I can show you later once we finish this ride. Flawless says, is that setup expensive? Yes and no. So I just got a trainer sent out to me by a brand called Think Rider. Just Think Rider. They're pretty big in the East. And my laptop I got for free. This TV in front of me, my mum won for free years ago, years and years ago, over 10 or 15 years now. So yeah, this setup is actually, the only thing that cost me money was the actual bike and the smart riser block. So you can use the bike that you already own, or you can use a static bike, but it just depends because you need to be able to hook up a smart trainer. I mean a speed and cadence sensor, or that static bike has to be a smart bike with a power and cadence sensor on it. But yeah, in general, for a smart trainer, it's about $1,000 Australian, and then you need a PC to game on to run GTA 5. So yeah, it can get quite costly, but I'm in a very fortunate position where I got a lot of stuff for free. So shouts to everyone that's been supporting me. You guys are the best, and I'm obviously enjoying myself over here. Cat Dog says, even crazier, you can use a gun. Did you say? Yes, absolutely I can. I'll do it after I reach the top. Yo, check out these views though. That city skyline. Let's go. I actually don't like riding when it's nighttime in the game.
Oh,
I like riding
shit.
during the day.
Here we go again.
But it does add, it does make it feel a bit more realistic. Netizen, let's go Netizen. Welcome to the stream, appreciate you. This ain't Roblox. It's not pre-recorded, lol. Did you ever do this with VR, says McSquiggles? Yes, I did. And dude, it was a super nauseating experience because the head tracking was just weird because I'm turning in game, but like, yeah, it just does, it just, yeah, total mind F. Yo, oh, lucky. Got out of that one relatively safe. Pink Compass says, Right.
Oh shit.
And can you feel
Here
the
we go
bike
again.
vibrate or something like that? If you get hit, yeah, I can actually, because I got my Joy-Cons connected, so if I hold them, I get the force feedback.
I already told you. I can't take you apart and put them back together.
I'm DJing on Friday. Whatever.
Wouldn't it be better to go down? Yeah, but I'm actually trying to train because this new trainer has such a higher level of resistance. Going up Mount Chiliad is going to be so much more difficult. So we're starting small. We're doing this 400 meters of elevation on this ride and slowly build up that strength, and hopefully we can start doing Mount Chiliad rides again. Am I actually sweating, says Dino? I actually am sweating.
Smart girl.
I'm lucky that I've got a fan behind me, otherwise it'd be GG. Milkshake, thank you for the sub. Darren Barnhouse, thank you for the sub. Is that fun? Says Tucker the Gamer. Yes,
I'm taking
this
the
is fun.
pills. I'm walking upstairs.
He really turned right. Yes, Michael, I really turned right. And I'm really about to turn left. And I'm going to cut through this lane because it's a little bit easier. Oh. He's doing checkpoints. He's not following your directions. I, I'm going whichever way I want, but I am following the checkpoints because I'm sticking to this ride. Oh. And I turned too tight and fell over. Oh. So to answer your question, what happens when I fall off the bike? When I get hit, do I actually fall off the bike? I don't, but my in-game character does. And then he automatically just walks back to the bike. Bro, why can't you just do it in real life? Eternal Flame? Go check out my latest short, brother. Newsy says, I'm just joined your live. What is your goal? Good question. My goal is to help facilitate my outdoor riding by indoor riding. And what does that actually mean? Or what do I mean by that? Well, like anything else, you gotta practice to get better at it. And because it's 10:34 p.m. right now, I don't have time to be riding outdoors when my daughter is sleeping, so I get my extra Ks in with indoor riding. And I get to share it with everybody in the chat. Oh, dude, 8% is insane. So I've been streaming, well, I've been riding for about 40 minutes now, and it feels like only 10 minutes has gone by. That's the advantage of constantly talking while doing this. Time just flies by. Dude, we're on a 12% gradient right now. I'm literally out of my saddle. I got a couple gears left, but because it's a short, punchy hill, I'm out the saddle. Okay.
I'm really sorry.
Kandu says, have you ever heard of
Fucking
coincidence?
crazy.
He's
Watch
probably
the
referring
fuck
to
out,
whoever
will ya?
asked me to turn. Brother, just let him believe what he wants to believe. It's not hurting anybody right now. How are you turning? So, good question. I've got what's called a smart riser block.
Oh my god.
This is
Flashback.
indoor cycling technology. Basically, it's a base plate that raises the bike up a little bit because when you're on a smart trainer, it's on a little bit of a downhill angle that doesn't feel natural. And so you use the riser block to raise it up a bit. And then this one actually swivels, which allows me to turn in game. Pretty cool, huh?
Raise up now, motherfucker.
Do it with 5 stars wanted level. So the mod has obviously modified the game so that I don't get wanted levels. It's actually meant to give me the best indoor cycling / training experience. The whole point of this is actually to be a bike simulator and to get real training done. So if you've heard of Zwift or Peloton, same thing as that, except 100 times more immersive and interactive. Because I can just run this dude over if I wanted to.
Te pasas de verga.
Oh, but I'm way too slow to hit him. And going up that hill made it even worse. Like the second I hit that little grass section, the resistance was even worse. So yeah, it's super interactive. Eternal Flame says, "You Korean?" No, I'm not. But shouts to everyone from Korea. Annyeong. Pink Goblin says, "Crazy." Yo, pause with that comment. Can't be saying that on stream. Andrew Stewart says, "You smoke?" No, I don't. High on life, baby. Pink Comet says, "Bro, why hate on this at all? This is a different way to work out." Yeah, I know. The people who are hating are just projecting, my friend. Ignorance is bliss to them. It's all good. Check out the movie Quicksilver. I don't know if I've seen that or not. Nate the Great says, "You can do it." Thank you, bro. Says, "I believe in you." I believe in me too. Travel around the whole map. Khaled, that's actually not too difficult. That's not even as difficult as the ride I'm doing right now. But I appreciate you. I will ride around the map. Yes, this is GTA, the game. But we're in FPV mode riding a bike using the GT Bike 5 mod, which I have conveniently pinned in the chat. Sean says, "This is pretty cool. I like what you're doing." And Sean, I like what you're commenting right now. Much love, brother. Yoon says, "LMAO, that's sick." Yeah, brother. We working out in GTA. How you like me now, brother? Kiss L says, "Why not ride a real bike outside?" First of all, this is one of my real bikes. I have multiple real bikes. And second of all, it is 10:38 p.m. So I ain't trying to ride outdoors while my daughter is sleeping. Watching from Myanmar? Shouts Myanmar. You're the first person to tell me that they're from there, so cheers to you. Please sprint, brother. We're going up a hill, KSC. You know what that means? I'm gonna cook my legs. I'll sprint on the downhill for you. You just gotta wait about 5 more kilometers and 200 meters of elevation. Logan Norman says, "How you doing that?" I'm on a smart trainer, which is like a treadmill for my bike. And then I'm using the GT Bike 5 mod to have it all connected to my gaming computer. Oh. The Dub says, "Fort Zancudo, please." Yeah, sure, we can ride there after we hit the radio tower. So I'm actually doing a predefined course. I can ride wherever I want. Like, I can actually do a U-turn and just stop completely, but I'm trying to see where I'm at in terms of fitness with this new trainer, because the resistance is just 10 times harder. Oh, sorry, I lie. It's almost 2 times harder than my previous smart trainer. Shouts to D. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the sub.
Film that shit.
Nice idea. Thank you. I didn't make the mod, but I'm definitely someone who loves to use it. Wow, this is a new level of simulation. Yeah, it's like indoor riding, but in GTA 5. Wait, that's exactly what it is. Tasha says, "Do a marathon." Oh, damn, that NPC just got run over. Someone call 911. Someone in the chat says, "Do you have a job, man?" Hey, I'll be honest, brother. If I didn't have a job, I wouldn't be able to do this. This stuff ain't cheap, brother. Although, I did manage to get a lot of it for free. Donnie says, "Are you heading to Franklin's house?" No, I came from Franklin's house. That's where the starting point was. This ride is actually called Franklin's house to Radio Tower. And this connects to my Strava. So if you are on Strava, you can check out my actual stats. It'll reflect what you'll see on that bike computer in the bottom right hand corner. Got cops behind me. Lol. It's because we're going too slow. They're gonna try and pull us over. Oh look, they're shooting people. Oh, that is wild. they just got dropped. GG, the things that happens in GTA. Oh, and I just fell. And see, this is exactly like what happens in real life. When you don't watch where you're going, things like that happens. Yo, no limits. Poppy says watching from Jamaica. Shush to Jamaica. Forgive my ignorance. Apart from Jamaican patties and cool runnings, I don't know that much else about Jamaica. Oh, and oh my gosh, what's his name? The runner. Oh, how can I forget? Well, he was the king of like 100-meter sprints, so shout out to him. Bosnia? Botswana? Imagine trying to ride every single road while pedaling. Kind of like outdoor riding. Hey, the moon? Dogecoin to the moon. Hey, +1 from Vietnam. Dip try. Yoon says, are you tired yet? Well, if you're looking at my heart rate, I'm at 120, which is an okay level, but it's because I'm chilling, as the hardest part is yet to come. North Carolina here. Hey, let's go North Carolina. Shouts to Michael Jordan. Are you a Charlotte fan? How does this mod work? I'm curious. How does it receive and interpret the data from your smart trainer? Good question, Breakies. So, it's got a power and cadence sensor built into it, and that data is communicated through Bluetooth, or I use an Ant Plus dongle for a better connectivity. And what that does is it calculates how much resistance I should be doing based off of the terrain. So right now it's a 4% incline. So it's changed the resistance so that I actually have to change gears to compensate. Wild Boy says, why are you going slow? Why does it seem like you're going slow? Well, it is because I am going slow, brother. I'm not an elite athlete. This is as fast as I can go. Well, look, I could pedal harder, but I'm obviously conserving my legs. Pause. Radoni says, WIDR. Usain Bolt. Thank you, sir. Oh my gosh, I was struggling. I knew it had something to do with lightning. Pasha, thank you, thank you, thank you. And Midnight, thank you. Johan says, you're from the Netherlands? Shout to the Netherlands. I was in, where was I? Amsterdam for King's Day, which is awesome. For those of you who aren't aware of what King's Day is, it's a festival to celebrate the royal family. Everyone wears orange, everyone drinks, and everyone enjoys the local delicacies. Bro inspired people working out, having fun, and making money at the same time. Nice job. Thank you, Lil Pewter. I appreciate that. Someone who gets it. That's me in a nutshell right now. Hey, shouts to Canada. Whereabouts in Canada are you from, brother? Where am I headed to? I'm heading to the radio tower. Ayush says, hey, legend. Hey, brother. How you doing? Usain Bolt is a legendary runner from Jamaica. Absolutely. Sprint now. Okay. I will sprint now. Oh, well, we don't have a hill to climb. Okay. So we're going about 60 k's right now. Oh, let's make this turn. See, guys, I listen. RJ says, hi, I'm from the Philippines, and I just subbed and liked. Shouts to RJ.
Shit. Here we
Oi,
go again.
Philippines. KSC says, sprint. Hey, KSC, I delivered. Senna says, bros, biking GTA. Absolutely. Hey, Chon, thank you for the sub. Bay says, bro, why don't you bike IRL? Check out my latest short, brother. They'll tell you why. Alright, another downhill. Let's see if we can hit 90 Ks. Nah. Man, this NPC putting in work right now. Hello from the UK. Shouts to Alan. I actually lived in the UK for 2 years. I was from London, Shoreditch to be specific. British Columbia. Hey man, shouts to BC. Dogecoin to the moon says, I think I've watched you bike for 6 to 7 miles. Yeah, I've almost covered 20 kilometers. Hope says, where am I heading to? I'm going to the radio tower. Not that far to go. And then we can go to the military base if you guys want. Which I think might be on the left. Or actually, maybe not. No, not yet. Alright, big uphill coming up. Gotta get into the climbing. Whoa! Gotta get into the climbing gear. Gotta try the GTA Police mod. Sino says, how long did it take you to set this whole thing up? Well, the mod itself is the only thing that you really need. I mean, if you've already got an indoor cycling setup, you just need a computer that can run GTA 5 and then the mod. And the mod is simple, it's just an installer file. So yeah, not long at all. Are these other players also using the mod with you? No, so specifically on the leaderboard, that's me and a couple of NPCs. IRL people can join because it's a private server.
Oh,
And they're
shit.
white circles on the map. The Staley brothers. Shout out to the Staley brothers. Welcome to the stream, bros. Broskis. Was that an old man that just passed you? Yes, it probably was. Go to the ferry.
Got some smoking to do. Come on.
I didn't realize there was a ferry in this game. Oh wait, I shouldn't be surprised. Jump the military base on a hike. I can literally cycle there. Just give me a bit of time, guys. Let me make it to the top of this radio tower. "100% doable, lol. What other mods do I do? I've only got this mod, the VR mod, but I don't have a VR headset anymore, and Liberty City Preservation Project, which is the whole Liberty City map, but using the GTA 5 system. Oh, that's not the word I'm looking for, but yeah, same graphics as GTA 5 basically. And thank you everybody for the likes, I appreciate it, and the subs. They're all free to give, so I appreciate you guys for doing that for me. Okay, we are almost to the top of the radio tower, and to be honest, I think I'm kind of getting used to the resistance. It's definitely more difficult, but I'm not going to my easiest gear straight away, so I feel like I've dulled it in a bit better, whereas before, the second I'd hit anything past 5 or 6%, I was already dropping to my lowest gear, so there's more of a range. I've got like 2 or 3 gears left, which is good, on a 12% incline as well. But yeah, this legit feels like how a 10 to 12% hill would feel like. Shandon, what's up? Lozano, shout outs, welcome to the stream. Isaac says, oh, I answered Isaac. Noob Master, what a name. Where is the wind flow in your face? Well, there's a wind. There's a tornado right behind me. Evan says, "This is so cool. Never thought I'd see someone using GTA 5 as a bike simulator." Absolutely. Keenan, hey, shots. Welcome back to the stream. Vas muy lento. I'm guessing that means go faster. Devil Edit says, bro, you a legend. Thank you, Devil's Edits. Isaac says, I'd love to see you do a GTA racing mod with your own steering wheel set up, race around the whole map. Yeah, there's a dude who I follow on Instagram, and he actually follows me back, Flybrick or something like that. He's got a whole racing sim set up. He cut up the dashboard of a Volvo, and yeah, he set that whole thing up. It's pretty crazy setup. 3 big screens surrounding him, an overkill GPU to power it all, and all the buttons inside the car works as well. So it uses Arduino boards to program what each button does. It's a whole lot more intense than this setup. Hey, Gaming with Garzo, if you're in the chat, my friend, someone's going to the naughty corner. Bro, Gaming with Garzo, too quick with it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're definitely not entertaining that. Hey, can we get a W in the chat for Gaming with Garzo, everybody? My good friend and mod. How do you steer? Says Gothic King. Good question. I use what's called a smart riser, which is basically a plastic block that raises the bike up a little bit, because on a trainer it goes down on a little bit of an angle, which feels unnatural. So the block raises the bike up, and it also has like a swivel plate, so I can turn in game. Great question. Double Edit says, an Indian YouTuber walked the whole map. Yeah, I can definitely do that too, if I had a treadmill. But look, I barely have time to live stream cycling for an hour to 2 hours. So walking 30 Ks, probably not my ideal way of spending the day. Marco says, yo, you're the man, www. Thank you to Game with Garza. Isaac says, dude, that's awesome. I've seen a guy on YouTube turn his own room into a real semi-cab, and it was lit. Yeah, there's definitely people who are really crazy with their setups. Very intricate details as well. Tyson says, can I go fast? Yes, I can go fast. But will I? Considering this is a 10% gradient, probably not. But when we hit a flat or a downhill, we'll give it a little bit of pace.
I have somewhere to be.
Puppy King says this is the closest thing I've seen. Just for a truck simulator, yeah, it's crazy. Clip Catchell says, do I go to the gym? Unfortunately, it's been a minute, and I literally just signed up to the gym again. Considering that it's almost October, it's time for a hot boy summer, which means I'm gonna get back into the gym because Australian summer is lit. Need to show off the guns, baby. Jomar says, this is awesome. Lol. It is awesome, lol. Alright. We got a little bit of a downhill. But trust me, there's more climbing. But we're almost there, baby. Almost there. Alright, check it out. We're going 70 Ks. Hour at the moment. Or 65 now. So much easier going downhill. Oh my gosh. But we got about 75 more meters of elevation to go. Gotta make this turn. Ooh. Let's hydrate. how much was this whole setup? So my original setup. All right, let me preface this by saying that I got a couple things for free. So it's not fair to say how much this setup is now, but the original setup, so my smart trainer that I bought used was $250. Usually they're about $1,000 brand new, but I bought it used and broken, knowing that it was a manufacturer's fault, and I got it replaced for a new device. So got lucky there. I bought this bike that I'm actually on back in 2017 used off of eBay for $500. It's a Cannondale CAD 10 and it had a 105 group set, 10 speed. I made a whole bunch of upgrades since then, so it's not the same bike anymore, but in essence, same frame still. So we're looking about $750. I got my laptop for free off my brother. Shouts to my brother, ride with me. Appreciate you, bro. And then yeah, the screens I all kind of got for free. And what else was there? Oh, my smart riser block. So my Elite Steerzo Smart, that was 120 bucks, which at the time I thought was ridiculous because I could have bought like a Xbox controller, PS controller, something like that for the same price in Australian dollars, by the way. But then yeah, it's been probably my best investment so far because being able to turn in game has been such a game changer. Is it just a fitness bike with sensors, or how does it connect? Yeah, it's basically like a fitness bike with sensors. BYO version. BYOB, bring your own bike. Jomar said, Santiago said, oh snap, we moving B. Hey, shouts to my guy, bro. Uy, Philippines. Hey, shouts to the people who pay for gym memberships and don't go. We're just feeding their pockets. Do a quick sprint for us. Oh, I just did, brother. I just did. Does it adjust the bike automatically to the game, or do you manually do it? Gothic King, good question. It does it to the game, and then I physically have to change gears on my bike to compensate for the resistance, so I can actually make it up the hill. Was really into the gym last year. Been terrible this year. Yeah, it's once you miss out a couple days, like if you're ever sick and then trying to get back in the gym, man, it's so demotivating. But yeah, you just have to stay consistent. Small steps. I'll get back into it. It's just trying to find the time. I think lunchtime is probably the best time that I can go. Hey, Isaac. Isaac says, do you have any advice for anyone that wants to get into YouTube or streaming? Yes, I do have some advice, my friend. Keep going. Don't give up. Try and figure out what the people or the viewers like and don't like. Don't always cater to what they want, otherwise you're not doing what you want. Stay true to yourself. As long as you're passionate about what you're doing, success will follow. And if it doesn't, that's okay. Just keep trying. You could be one video away from hitting success. So yeah, that would definitely be my advice. How do gears work? It's just my IRL bike. So I shift when I need to shift. When I'm going up a hill, I shift down. Oh, dude, oh my gosh, these people are literally running into me and throwing me off the track. Trying to stop me. I'm like 580 meters away from my destination.
Oh no! Wait, what?
Paul says, how is biking GTA not motivating? WTF, this is awesome. Why the face? Thank you, brother. Bodge Gaming, shoutouts, welcome to the stream. Jam, welcome to the stream. Oh, we almost there. 14% incline. Light work, baby. Oh, had to drop a gear. I'm on the last gear now. 14% was no joke. You have force feedback. I have resistance on my smart trainer, so it makes it more difficult when I go up the hill. South African goalkeeper, shout out, welcome to the stream. Goalkeeper or gatekeeper? You tell me. Hey, let's go, but welcome back to the stream. Thank you for the 5 Canadian dollars, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Austin, welcome back to the stream. How's the Switch 2, my guy? To be honest, I haven't really played it that much, apart from the first 2 weeks of launch. I think Pokemon's coming out either next month or sometime soon, sometime before the end of the year. I'll play that. How'd you go with your setup, but did you get it working? DigiGame says, do you have the manual set the incline for the climb? No, it automatically does it. So if you can see on the map, it says 9% gradient right now, or hill. That's what determines the resistance of my bike. Everybody, please like Butt Super Chat. He a real one. He really doesn't ask for anything, and is always in the Super Chat. Shouts to Canada. Shouts to Butt. Riddling Ghoul says, what's up? New here. Really nice setup. Hey, thank you, man. Welcome to the stream. I am your boy Run Busy, and this is GTA 5, and I'm definitely cycling up it right now. I'm going slow because it's a 10% gradient, and I'm not an elite athlete. I got a new trainer thanks to Think Rider. Shouts to Think Rider. They sent me out an X2 Max to set up and review. So far it's been great. If anything, it's been too great because the 18% gradient simulation is just handing my butt to me right now, for real. But yeah, we're doing the Franklin to radio tower climb, or route, as I should say. It is about a 22k ride with 400 meters of elevation, and we're close to the top. Almost finished it, but we'll still ride around for a bit once we reach the top. I've been riding for about an hour and 10 minutes now, and the cool thing about this is that it actually connects to Strava, which means all my efforts can be tracked, and it actually does simulate IRL riding. Like for a similar IRL ride, I will get very similar numbers. Pasha says, good advice. Thank you, brother. Robert says, man, I'd pass out after 30 minutes. Hey, XMB says, I had no idea. This is great. Hey, shouts, brother. Is that an Australian flag or a Kiwi flag? Grub says, this is so peak. I got my bike doing a breakdance. Fun fact, I just got my bike fixed and think of riding minimum 1 kilometer every day. Hey, brother, good for you. That's how it starts. 1k today, 2k's tomorrow, etc. Hey, so Goldberg just joined the server. That's an IRL person. We'll try and find him later on. Swap Tire says, you can do it. I definitely can. We're about 35 minutes away from finishing the ride. GTA 6 will be awesome for you when it comes out. Hopefully you'll be able to do this with a mod too. Yeah, that's the goal. Actually, which reminds me, I need to get an Xbox or a PS5 before it comes out, because it doesn't work on... It's not going to come out on PC for a while. So hopefully you guys are still rolling with me when the game comes out. I'll definitely live stream it if you guys are interested in it. Evan says, do you only cycle race bikes or do you mountain bike? Anything like that? Good question. I started off with a fixie. So I used to ride a fixie around London. And then when I came back to Australia, I got into track bikes. So I've got a Tonelli Mash Parallax and an event in Cordoba. And then my road bikes are a CAD 10, which is this bike. And then I got a Cannondale CAD 13 at the back. DigiGame says, can't wait to get my trainer. Oh, brother, you're gonna have a ball. Flow Pete MTB says, hi, welcome to the stream, brother. Yes, only 5% gradient. It feels 10 times easier. Tyrone, welcome to the stream. Wolf Eye says, "Well, how many if you run over the game? The train will drop you on the floor." Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna just kick me off. You're rocking an Orbea? Shout out to Orbea. Devil Edit says, "I will definitely come when GTA 6 comes out in free." Hello. Yeah, everyone's been waiting for that game to come out, dude. It's only been like 13 years. 14? I can't even, I lost count. Anyways, guys, check it out. Let's just sprint to the finish. Light work, baby. 23K is done. And we are at the top of the radio tower. Man. Yatta! We did it. Ugh. Now what? Just kidding. So I'll show you guys that you can save this on Strava. Yo, what's up, dog? The up, dog? Just ran it over. Okay, cool. So for those of you who are wondering if this saves to Strava, yes, it does. Just give me a second while I slow down. Oh, so I've actually got to physically stop for the mods to pull up. Okay. You can't see it on the vertical stream, but I'm going to the GT Bike 5 menu and I'm going to end and save current activity. We've done 23.1 kilometers of riding in an hour, 13 minutes and 20 seconds. We've burned just under 500 calories, a TSS of 64, so that's the stress score. My average power was 113 watts and my average speed was 9 kilometers per hour. And we've done a total elevation gain of 406 meters. So that's pretty accurate to what I would normally get, to be honest. On a ride with this much elevation, I would average 19 to 20k an hour. Not fast, but that's how fast I can go. So that's all good. I'm just going to click OK. And then it should say activity saved to and uploaded to Strava. So activity GT Bike 5, Franklin's Radio Tower, uploaded to Strava successfully. Let's go, baby. Okay, where are we going to next, guys? If this was an online lobby, well, strawberry cake. This is actually a private server, so if you got the mod, you can join the server. But the only way to move around is either running on a treadmill or cycling on a bike. More than welcome to join me. I'm not sure what Vanos Gaming is, brother. Okay, let's just see where we're at on the map, and we'll find somewhere to go to. Someone said go to the military base. I think the military base is over here. But says, have a good stream, gotta go, cheers, I'll hit you up later. Maybe because there's too many options online for a Majane. I do not plan on being scammed. It's all good, man. Hopefully you get something and don't get scammed. But yeah, Garmin's good otherwise. Garmin's like one of the leading brands in the space. Right. Let's try and roll out to the military base. And for whatever reason, it just turned to night. Full wanted on a bike. Yeah, the mod is set so I can't get any wanted levels, unfortunately. It would be fine. I mean, I could try and amend or modify the mod myself. We'll see. For those of you that want to see me go fast, well, here it is with minimal effort because we're going down the hill now. Oh, dude, it sounds like I need to wax my chain. You know what? I think that's exactly what I'll do. Hang on. Let's slow down first. Oh. Turning going down a hill is so much more difficult. let's cut through here so I slow down. I'm actually gonna wax my chain because it sounds horrible right now. Alright, cool. Give me 2 seconds, guys. And again, if you're new here, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking the stream. If you haven't already, it makes my day and it's free. Okay, so you guys can't hear it because my microphone doesn't pick it up. But man, my chain, maybe because I'm using a new cassette, sounds like trash. So I'm going to quickly use my muck off dry lube. Pause. Oh my gosh, you guys can't hear that, but I can't either, which is the whole point. This stuff has lasted me ages. I don't use it enough, and that's a problem. Checking out, see you around. Hey, Pasha, thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Thank you for subbing. Ugh, now I'm gonna run through the gears to make sure the whole cassette gets lubed up as well. Yo, we're going down the hill. Oh. Oh, sheesh. I just fell off the... Yo, that was a bloody mess. Oh my gosh, this is so much nicer bike now. Sorry guys, I'm just running through my gears so that my cassette is all lubed up. Alright, and guys, remind me, I need to wax my chain next time. I might go through that whole process. Actually, you know what? I might have to save going to the military base for another time. I'll ride for another, let's call it 5 minutes to cool down. Kyle, what's up, my guy? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, nothing like having a dry train. Oh, it was horrible. Such a difference maker right now. Oh, let's go down this path. Haven't been here before. This is cool. Funny how I've been cycling through this map for over a year now, and I'm still discovering new things. Because I actually didn't play GTA 5. Well, I didn't finish it. So I had it on the PS3, and then as it came out, I actually moved to the UK. I moved to London from Australia, and I didn't bring my PlayStation with me. It was just too big. So never really enjoyed the whole story mode, and I just don't have the time to play it now. Super fun game though, and obviously in the context with what I'm doing right now, amazing game. How long do you go every day? In terms of cycling distance, it depends. My commute is pretty short. Well, I mean, because I usually take the train as well. But when we move to our new office, I'll be able to cycle the whole way. It'll probably take me about an hour and a bit, 25 kilometers maybe. So very, very achievable. But the thing is, I got to pick up my daughter on the way home, which means I'll probably cycle in, and then take the train back with my bike. So yeah, I'll be doing 25k a day when I cycle in anyway. And shouts to Game with Garzo, my mod, who is always there to make sure that the chat comes right, comes correct. Hey guys, I don't want to be that dude, but it's super cheesy talking about numbers, but we're at 189 likes. Let's get your boy Ron Busy to 200. Nice round number. It's 11:17 p.m. Oh, let's end on a high. Dude, like legit out of the saddle, trying to get up this 9% incline now. It was 12%. Okay. What else? What else has been happening? Oh, and shouts to my guy, Pat, for getting me tickets to the NBA versus NBL game this Friday. So it's the New Orleans Pelicans versus... Who are we versing? Oh, Melbourne United. So yeah, we got Zion Williamson coming to town. Ray Allen just landed either today or yesterday. And we also have Kevin Garnett, who's going to be in Melbourne. So that's awesome. Hopefully I get Zion to sign my rookie card that I have of him. I've got a patch NBA card, which is sick. Because, yeah, hopefully the value goes up, and it'll just be cool to see skinny Zion. The dude's a beast. I'm hoping he stays healthy this season and just dominates the NBA. The thing is though, when he was bigger, people were just bouncing off of him. Now that he's lost so much weight, I don't know if he's gonna have that same impact. But he's still gonna be athletic. I just don't know if he can bang with the bigs. Pause. RSA Reaper says, bro, I would be in such good shape if I had this. Brother, I've got it, and unfortunately for me, I'm in still under average shape. Less than average, some would say. It's really eating is like 80 to 90% of being in shape. It's 10% working out. Because you think about it, you eat throughout the day, you only work out for like 45 minutes to an hour. Calories in versus calories out. Lol, you look great, right? Hey, thank you guys. I'm wearing black, it's a slimming color. I appreciate that there. You're a real one. Oh, 8% incline. I am getting used to this resistance now. Ooh. But yeah, definitely probably want to do a couple more of these before we hit up Mount Chiliad. It gets up to 30% on Mount Chiliad. So we'll be doing 100% on the gradient the whole time. Why your bike moves so slow, gang? Brother, it's a 9% gradient. It's a steep hill, and I'm not an elite athlete. Once it gets barbecue trainer, I like to get subs. I'm gonna get a sub to Swift. Bike. Once you get a bike trainer. Lol. I was like, barbecue trainer? I was confused. Alright. We've reached the peak. Now we're gonna reap the rewards and go down the hill. Yes, Mario, it is a real bike that I'm on. it's my real bike on a smart trainer, which is like a treadmill for my bike. So now we're going to the military base, and I hope whoever said to go there is still in the chat. That's the thing. Some people say climb Mount Chiliad, and they don't even stick around to watch me do it. Your words have consequences, or your actions have consequences, either or. But yeah, I remember someone was in the chat before and told me to go Mount Chiliad, and they legit rode with me. They were riding with me the whole way. They're in the chat, they're commenting the whole time. And like, trust me, from where I started, it took like an hour and a half. It took like maybe 30 minutes to even get to the start of Mount Chiliad. Yeah, Zwift is pricey, which is exactly why I'm using GTA 5. It's a one-off payment to get GTA, and sometimes I think someone got it from me for free and gifted it. So yeah, got super lucky. And then I've got it on Epic and I've got it on Steam, so I can do 2 players. And now that I've got 2 trainers, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Try and get one of my friends over, so we can do a 1v1. Because I was doing a ride with my brother before, but I had my second trainer was an on the wheel trainer, so it wasn't like an apples to apples comparison. Although my trainer now versus my old trainer, there's a difference in that as well. So maybe Think Rider, if you're watching, if you guys can send me out 2 of the same trainers and we can make some more content around it, oh my gosh, that would be amazing. I wonder who I should get as my first co-op ride teammate. I got a whole bunch of friends that cycle. It'll be fun. It'll be a yapping session. It'll basically be like a podcast. Curious to know what topics we should cover, because a lot of people that watch this aren't actually into cycling. They're more into video games. Do we talk about video games? Do we talk about culture stuff? Pop culture? AMAs? Am I the a-holes? Let me know your thoughts, guys. Really curious. Or do you just want us to yap and catch up? Because I can definitely yap and catch up. Yeah, we've got cops behind us. Oh, actually, I don't see. Oh, I think they're in a helicopter. Oh, I didn't see him. I heard the cops. Couldn't see him though. Viper Boyo. Holy crap, I didn't know you can do indoor cycling with GTA. Yeah, welcome to your stream, brother. It's your boy Run Busy, and that's exactly what we're doing. And to answer your question, because I know you're thinking, if I go down a hill, does the resistance change? And if I go up a hill, does the resistance change? Absolutely. So I want you to take notice of the cadence of my legs right now. We're gonna hit this random hill on my left and just watch how things slow down. Oh. 24% incline. Oh, bro. Nah. No way. So that is with the max 18% gradient simulation. Imagine if I get the newer version of this that does 25%. Oh my gosh. I am going to die going up hills. I'm here for it though. I'm here to get fitter on my bike so my outdoor riding gets better. Jimmy Brothers. Hang on a second. Let me make this turn first. Jimmy says, you're just riding a bike in GTA. That's pretty smart. To get a little good workout. Hell yeah, brother. It's legit. And yes, when I pedal faster, I do cycle faster. Cute little 300 watts. Can't keep it up there. I'm tired. Is there like an option or simulation for fixies? Yeah, there is. I can change my bike. So right now, I got a custom Cannondale Super 6 um, Evo High Mod bike with a VisionTech USA wheelset. One of my most favorite bikes that I'd love to own one day. I can change to a fixie, road bike, gravel bike, um, BMX, basically the most of the typical bikes. I can't put my fixie on it though because the dropouts aren't wide enough. How many miles have I done? Says Zombie. Well, I just saved my other workout, which was about 22 or 23 kilometers, and now we've just done 6.7. So close to 30 Ks. And shout out to everyone that's still watching this stream. Don't forget to like your boy. Oh, like the stream, not like the boy. Sub to your boy and like the stream. Double tap. I don't know. I actually don't know if it's double tap. People say double tap, but I actually haven't watched live streams much on my phone, so I don't know if that works. But yeah, like the stream. Try and activate the sub printer. Jimmy says, how are you playing online with other people who ride bikes also? So at the moment, these are all NPCs, but the white circles on the map, those are IRL people. So right now, no one's on. It's a private server, so whoever has the mod can activate the can join the private server, and then you can either run on a treadmill or walk on a treadmill, or like me, you can ride your bike on a smart trainer to get around. You can't drive around. You can actually shoot each other as well, which is pretty crazy. It's basically GTA with bikes. Well, that's exactly what it is, actually. Yeah, it's good to have a Garmin computer to record everything, absolutely. So I've got one for my IRL bike. Luckily for me, my old manager, I used to work at Rafa, which is like a clothing brand for cycling. My old manager from there gave me his old Garmin. Unfortunately, the Garmin mount on it broke, so I need to order a spare case for it. Viper Boy says, what do you use for your device? Like for your bike? Okay, so I'm on a Think Rider X2 Max, which is an Eastern brand. They do very, very good value smart trainers. So right now this one's on sale on AliExpress for about $400 Australian. It does up to 2,000 watts. Not that I'll ever be able to do that many. And it also simulates up to 18% gradient in hills, which is insane, because my previous trainer was only doing 10%, and that was tough enough. Coach says absolute cinema. Doing this all while speaking is insane. You're an absolute legend. Well, I haven't been going too hard, to be honest. I've just been chilling. Even when I was going up the hills, I wasn't trying to burn myself out. Like, my heart rate's at 120 right now. So it's a good indication that I've been in zone 2 this whole time. Zone 2, zone 3. My Garmin computer would freak out trying to map, but it was pretty old. Yeah, my Garmin's pretty old as well. Oh, not letting us in. There you go. We broke in, guys. Oh, this guy's got a gun. Let's run him over.
Wow.
Oh, he didn't want the smoke. Murica. Viper Boy says, you think that's going to be very expensive for you in the Philippines? It's actually one of the more affordable brands, Think Rider. Definitely, it's definitely not cheap, but compared to all the other trainers, which are more than double the cost, then yeah, it's great value for money. Just ipon my guy, which is save money. Notice your display pic. Are you in an airline parlor just after a flight? real JB. I work for an airline, so that's me in an A320. Digi Games would have ollied him. Right, guys. It is 11:31 p.m. I'm going to end the ride there. Thank you so much for joining me on the live stream. It's been awesome. I'm getting used to this new trainer. Once I build a bit more confidence, we'll definitely take on Mount Chiliad again. But yeah, shouts to Hat and Gear from Ride Bukas. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for joining me for the ride the other day, which I got the other day. I mean yesterday. And yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully this Friday. Guys, follow Ride Bukas on Instagram if you're into cycling. They do a whole bunch of cycling content around the Philippines. So yeah, pretty awesome. And don't forget to follow them. I'll put all the stuff, the links in the description later on. All right, cheers everyone. Thanks for joining the stream. I'll be back maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But this Friday, I don't think I can stream only because I'll be watching that NBA versus NBL game. So hopefully I stream on Saturday or Sunday. Thanks everybody. I appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Cheers, mate. Thanks, church. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for liking. All right, guys. Have a good one. Ciao.